Okay. Roll call. Bloom,
Here.
Diggle,
Yes.
Stewart here, Thomas Guard.
Here.
And Wyland.
Here.
All right. Anyone online for public comment?
I am not
Scott?
seeing anyone.
Okay. Chair comments. I just have a quick one. Getting a little bit nervous on who could do the background investigations for our police chief applicants. Scott had mentioned the DOJ offers that service, but it's pretty hefty, cost. So, I'm hoping it's okay with you guys. We have no one from their department applying. I asked, Sean Becker if one of his detectives would do the background investigations for our finalists, whether that's 2 or 3 of the 5 that we've received. And he said, no problem. So we got that part covered. Don't think I have any other, comments. Other than, just to mention that, we did receive 5 applications, all the way through our deadline date of October 31st. So I think that's a fair amount for us to go through. Kind of happy about that. The minutes of the October 14th meeting will be looking for a motion to approve those minutes or correct them if needed.
Did all of you receive them? I emailed them to everybody.
Yeah, I got them.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you guys? The chiefs want to receive those as well, I trust?
Oh, sure, it doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't
Send
matter
them
to me, I'm
Be
a
okay?
part-timer.
All right, in the future, I don't remember whether I sent them to you guys or not. I sent them.
Yeah, I got them.
I sent them to the commissioners, but I'll make sure I get them to Betsy and to everybody at the table and I mean, should I just send them to the village board in total or?
Well, I think what you should do is wait till we do a little pre-approval thing that makes sure that they're accurate, and then you send them to Kim, who distributes them.
Okay,
What she distributes them through the website, actually,
all
Leo.
right.
Does she have my address now?
I gave it to her.
Okay,
I hope.
Yeah,
I saw that on the,
right. They'll give you a Port Edwards email address if you'd like one. Most of the guys don't like Port Edwards email
If
address.
it work,
Hard to manage.
I'd
sometimes.
much rather just have
Okay, all right,
it to me and.
that's fine. The only drawback from that, is that's subpoenaable.
yes.
Means everything else in that email, going to the email list too, but
They wanna look at my cat videos, they can do that.
you don't care.
I have nothing to hide.
No, I'm just saying. Anyway, there's a motion to approve those minutes. Is there a second?
I second.
Who
Who motion to accept?
I do.
Oh, okay.
And Bloom second. All in favor of the minutes approving, say aye.
Aye.
Police chief position, I kind of went over that already. Fire chief monthly report.
Sure, so there's not a whole heck of a lot. I gave LU applications. I received 2 applications that we'll review tonight. As well as a write-up I did in the Wisconsin State Fire Journal for thanking Urkel for buying us a new, gas meter. Other than that, a lot of meetings. I go to township on the 11th to present them for EMS coverage, because they asked for a price on EMS coverage from us.
Town report Edwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
And Seneca and Cranmore both signed their contracts. And so did Township also signed their fire contract, but now they want to see about possibly adding us for EMS coverage. So more to come on that next month.
Seneca, Port Edwards and Cranmore for fire.
Yep.
And
And then Seneca, Cranmore for EMS and possibly Township as well.
Is your backup or your transport for that Wisconsin Rapids as well?
Yep.
Okay. Police chief report.
I don't have much, status of the part-time officer recruitment is the same as when it was in October. We did have our trunk or treat and, the kids reassured me that the police were definitely cooler than the firefighters. In fact, some even brought their little helmets down to get police stickers put over the top of their fire stickers.
Wow.
So,
Using the fire department helmet, they put this police sticker?
yeah, the little plastic ones that they give out to the kids.
That's a dig.
No doubt.
Well, so, but you have to ask who started it. They happen to be,
the fifth.
they happened to be like second in line and we were way down the list. So I had a bunch of kids come up and say, firemen down there said to say that they're cooler. Give me that hat. Send it back, give them a little extra candy. So it was very well received and,
It's pretty busy.
it was
Very
actually,
nice.
it was really, really nice. And I appreciate, Chief's hard work and had how many trucks there this time? Engine
The
and-
rescue, our engine and the UTV.
And,
And I think
Yeah.
4 members, not including myself.
you know, the effort was definitely appreciated. As far as our, group at school, that hasn't went over too swimmingly yet.
Okay.
But we're still working on that, getting some members. I know that they have had some sign up, but I don't think it's been too overwhelming yet. So, otherwise, status quo for me.
Any questions for either chief?
Nope.
All right. Before we go into closed session, well, what we'll do is, I'd like to invite, Brandon Abbott to join us in closed session because he did some work on one of the items in closed, on the agenda here, as well as Chief Lease. Scott, I don't think we need you other than to turn
Yep.
off and on our recording.
Once you,
You gonna hang out in the
yeah,
building?
I'll be in the building.
Okay.
Yep.
Based on that, is there a motion to go into closed session pursuant to section 19.85 1C in order for the commission to consider employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which the commission has jurisdiction? Is there a
I make a motion.
motion to that effect?
I will second.
Motion by Diggle, second by Wyland. Any comment? All in favor, say aye.
I,
Aye. All right. Go into closed
By the way-
session.
all right, oh.
You're out of it. You are back live.
All right, we're back in open session at 6:03. Leo, you want to start us off with a number of motions that you have ready for us?
We're ready. I mean, let's. Okay. Do we need a motion to come back into open session?
I always forget.
I don't,
Think we do.
I'll make a motion to come back
Alright.
into open session.
There a second?
Second.
Second.
Wyland and Blum, motion at 6:03.
All in favor, say aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Aye,
Do you want to start with, 9A with your motion?
Alright.
Leo?
all right, so. A motion to appoint the fire department applicant. Are we naming names or are we just
Sure.
doing? All right, a motion to approve appointment of fire department applicant Tanya Schultz as she's already
Full firefighter.
as a firefighter. Need a motion and a second for that.
Subject to fire chief
Are we
approval.
putting her on the eligibility
We're
to
putting her
hire
on the
list? We're not
eligibility.
officially hiring.
Exactly.
Um,
Place on
place on
fire department eligibility
Fire
to hire
department.
list.
eligibility
In the
to,
category status of full firefighter,
Hire
subject
list.
to fire chief approval.
as a full firefighter, subject to chief's.
Is there a second?
Second,
Motion by Thomas Guard, second by Wyland.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
And,
Item B. Motion to place,
It's only one first responder applicant. No.
yep, motion to place one. Motion to approve,
no, these are the two. This
Mhm.
is the two that we discussed. First, there's
Oh, the
still
first-
two.
oh, the
And then
first
this is
one.
to move them
Okay.
along in the
this is to
process.
move them along in the process for the
Oh, yeah.
medical.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Sorry, I was,
okay, so this is,
I can make the motion if you'd like, Leo.
all right,
I'd like to make a motion to place the two first responder applicants that were interviewed, I'm sorry, not placed, but to send them for a medical examination.
send first responder applicants to medical.
Do we want to note the limited medical exams, or does that not matter?
Yeah, as a note, I will, check with Aspirus Occupational, to see if they have a test that is just for first responders
Yeah, then
as opposed to firefighters. I
I got
think
the-
they do.
if you wanna, once you find that out, if you wanna text me, cause then I'll wait to tell them,
Okay,
just so that way we know that's all settled.
yeah. I think maybe for what, for purposes of our motion though, we're just gonna pass these two applicants into medical, for medical.
Right. I won't say anything
Any-
about what type of medical it is.
Is there a second to that motion?
I second it.
Second by Diggles. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Right.
I,
And
and then C,
see, that
motion to
motion to,
the applicant for the firefighter position to the interview stage.
sounds good. I'll second that motion of yours, Leo.
Move
Any discussion?
department applicant to interview stage.
If hearing no discussion, all in favor, say aye.
I think those were the only motions we had to make.
I believe you're right. So in reference to the next meeting date, it'll be to be determined based on police chief applicant availability for interviews. And I think we can go on to commissioner comments. Anyone have anything for the good of the order? Okay,
Or did anybody have any questions about the SOGs that you got, or SOPs? That I
No, they
sent
were
out?
really impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really nice work.
They look good, chief. If no one has anything else, we'll call this motion adjourned at 6:10.